And then the other thing that I noticed for Ant-Man that they did, kind of like we talked about with Brave New World, like it would have been great to have another Avenger come in. Like if Rhodey could have come in, War Machine could have come in, that would have made it fun. And even though I said that the scene was shoehorned in with Falcon, I still liked the scene because
Yeah,
it was funny. Like it
yeah,
was I forgave it because it was a fun scene. And it actually does pay off in the post-credit scene. The
yeah.
post-credit scene is from Civil War, and he's like, "Hey, I know this guy that can help us." And it turns out to be Ant-Man, which I'm like, "Oh, this it makes sense."
It
Like,
works nicely to fold that into Civil War that
yes.
it's like Sam Wilson's like, "Hey, I met
Yeah.
this guy who's got this suit, and if we're looking for team members to go,
Yeah. Like,
for
I think
Team
he can
Cap."
help us. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mhm. That's nice. You need to have that, you need to establish
Yeah.
that connection, and I think it is a fun scene.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think, and it's kind of a proving ground scene for Scott before he
yes.
goes on his big final mission, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is, it kinda leads to the this is where the story is going, like we've been talking about, like, oh, they gave this little hint, like, oh, I'm gonna see that in the next movie. I'm gonna see that in the next episode. So it kind of made it like more fun to look out for. Like we kind of
Yeah,
have that with adamantium, but that really like that's so vague. Like I know that's pointing to
right,
the X-Men and to Wolverine, but like how?
right.
This one is like, oh, he meets an Avenger, and then in the post credit, like, oh, Ant-Man's gonna come back in this movie, and it's like, oh yeah, cool.
And then he does,
And then he does, yeah.
and Ant-Man's awesome in Captain America: Civil War.